He's an absolute legend. He is the baddest man on the planet.
I've been called worse. Thank you.
He was the youngest heavyweight champion of all time at 20 years old, and he's got a lot going on in his next active life. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Iron Mike Tyson.
Thank you. Wow. I'm humbled, truly. Thank you for having me, brother.
And they gave best podcast to Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty never had Mike Tyson on the podcast.
Yeah,
not even once. Not even one time. Not even one time.
Do you think that's a weed cough, or do you have coronavirus?
It could go either way.
God, I hate being on this side of the table. It's so dangerous.
Well, you already had it once, so you're cool.
Yeah, you're fine. You got the antibodies.
Mike, can we open the first thing he said when he walked in? Can I say, anybody got any mushrooms? That was the first.
Yeah, well, no, I said I have mushrooms.
Okay.
I'm not a beggar. I'm not a beggar.
Sorry, I misheard you.
Yeah, I'm not a beggar. Anybody have mushrooms? I'm not a fucking beggar. I come prepared.
I saw you have a mushroom guy. I recognize him.
Absolutely.
He's the mushroom guy. I did your podcast yesterday.
Yes, you did. You did a wonderful job.
Hot boxing. Thank you. I had fun. It's a really comfortable set. Made me realize and get excited for the fact that we're going to change our set. We look like we're sitting in SpongeBob's butthole.
You know, I think you and your brother should do affirmations and say how much you'll love each other.
Just sitting across from each other, telling each other that we love each other in different ways.
Yeah.
I'd like to get involved in that as well with Jake.
Okay.
If at all.
Yours is going to be a lot longer.
Might be
I think we should too. I think it'd be healthy, a healthy exercise.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
What is it about the shrooms, Mike?
Excuse me?
What is it about the mushrooms that you found that you like about them? The way you look at me scares me a little bit.
I don't know. It makes you pretty objective. Have you ever did mushrooms?
Yeah, many times.
So you're really pretty objective to what's really going on, and you know, mushrooms really tell you you're nothing.
So exactly, 100%. You feel more connected to the earth. You feel more.
You know, even the mushrooms in the daytime, you take in the earth start moving. You look at the ground is moving.
Right.
You look at the plants and the trees, they're moving. They're doing something.
It's insane. It's insane.
It's absolutely insane.
It's crazy how it can open up a part of your brain that you never knew existed. When I was on your podcast yesterday, a guy came up to me with a handful of mushrooms. More than I'd ever seen in my life.
Well, that was my guy.
Yeah. He said, "Do you want to do mushrooms?" I was like, "I'm good," because I don't think I could do it in front of with all these cameras. Watching.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'd embarrass myself.
No, I think what you're doing now is more embarrassing, I would say, than taking some mushrooms in front of people.
I agree with him. I don't know why, but those are the exact words that are going to come out of my mouth.
Which part?
Mushrooms are going to make you beautiful and feel good and all that stuff. This is going to send you to prison and get you shot.
Yeah, probably.
What?
Yeah. But no, I had never seen anyone face a handful of. There he is. I had never seen anyone face a handful of mushrooms like I saw you do, Mike, and you operated.
I'm an extremist.
I can relate.
Yeah, I'm really extreme.
Yeah, I can relate.
I've calmed down a lot since my family. I got a wife and family, and it's looking really good. So I've calmed down a lot.
Have you built up a tolerance though? I'm making direct eye contact with the shrooms.
Yeah, right
as
now.
we speak. And tell me about that volume. Talk to me about that volume.
Can I get a look? I mean, how do we work this exactly?
These are mostly stems right here.
Explain to them how much it is.
It's probably
You want to speak in
about an
here?
eighth or maybe 4 grams right there.
About 4 grams of dried mushrooms. It's got the gold caps with the blue spots on it. This is a moonshot for the average person. Like this is, Mike, you would eat this amount as a daily dose?
I'm just getting ready to shove it down.
Mike, this is a lot of motherfucking mushrooms, Mike. This is like
that's what I'm saying.
Right now.
There you go.
That's nothing. Tell them I used to do bags, nigga.
This is crazy.
I would do
You
whole.
eat a whole ounce and go to the gym and work out.
I can't.
Oh.
We're heating up. Oh, he's gonna be chewing for a sec. Now,
Oh, you chews it down to a paste.
the pussy people put it on a peanut butter sandwich. It mixes together. You know what I'm saying? But Mike wants all those little particles stuck in his teeth. You'll be digging a gram out for the next couple hours, trying to figure out, there's some stuck in the back there somewhere.
He used to do drugs.
Yep. Yeah, he goes, no shit. No shit.
Bro, did you see the look on Mike's eyes? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I'll pick your teeth. And I was like, relax, Mike.
When I first heard about mushrooms in LA, everyone would talk about the taste. They said they tasted like shit.
This shit.
Yeah,
They
you
come from
but-
shit.
Yeah, but look,
Literally. You have to grow them in
Cow shit.
manure.
correct.
So
you're accurate.
yeah, but you're just completely over it. Are you even gonna drink the Fiji?
But it's a fungus. It's what we made out of. We made out of this shit.
Yeah.
When we die, we turn into mushroom. We
It's all
turn into fungus.
stardust.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So a lot of changes going on with the legality around these things. Portland, Denver, a lot of places have completely decriminalized.
And with
Your friend, our friend Johnny Shahidi,
Yes.
has been already talking about how this turns into a business. It's about to be a huge business in the United States.
The president elect now, that's they're gonna open it up, make it free federally, make it useful.
Do you see any problems there? Like anything that could happen as a result of that could be problematic?
I think it's gonna be the best thing since the 21st century.
And we're seeing more and more about that psilocybin with PTSD, anxiety, depression. What do you tactically use it for in your life? Like, what does it help you do better?
It helps me be a better me.
He said he trained on it. He said he said he actively trains on it. It sharpens his
I
skills.
fought on it.
Did you take some that day versus Roy?
Well, I mean, it took some a couple of days before, but I trained on this stuff. The chunga, are you familiar with chunga? Or chunga is another
Substance.
substance
Yeah.
that's, how do I explain it?
Chunga, it's called?
It's psychedelic, yeah.
Yeah. Is it stronger than psilocybin?
It is psilocybin.
Oh, it is. I bet you know the answer.
Yeah, it's 5 different types of DMT, but it's all like smokable.
Is it the smokable
It's like
DMT?
acacia extract.
And this is what I didn't know. It's the fucking enhancer. So I was in so much trouble. They kept taking my blood and boom, my oxygen and everything was high. And that thing is enhanced. So I notice when I box when I'm on it, I don't feel the fucking punches.
Mike, I gotta encourage you to have a sip of that water. I'm so sorry. I hate to be to.
It's not ready yet.
Okay, take your time. In no way am I forcing or saying you have to do anything. Take your time. But you've also experimented a little bit with actual DMT as well, right?
Absolutely.
Can you describe that experience?
Listen, it's really crazy. Listen, this is my partner, right? This is my partner. I'm doing the DMT, and my partner's right here. And then I feel, I just feel like the sun opens up, and I feel like the fucking, boom, the sun opens up, and the air comes out. I said, "Do you see that?" He said, "See what?" I said, "Stop fucking with me. I know you see this, right?" He said, "Mike, I don't see shit. What are you talking about?" I said, "Stop fucking with me. You see this shit." He said, "Mike, I don't."
I've heard it's like
I think they're playing tricks on me. I think because my crew likes to prank me all the time.
Right.
And I think they're pranking me. I said, "Man, I know you see this shit, don't you?" He said, "Mike, I don't see what you're
How
doing."
long did that last?
Last for a minute.
Literally 1 minute, not like.
No, for a minute. Sometime probably 20 minutes.
Aren't all psychedelics like that though? Aren't all psychedelics like if you take one too many mushrooms, the sun opens up?
Not like I don't think like that.
Like okay.
So we also do the toad. We experience with the toad.
Yeah, you said so what did you smoke it? You smoke the venom on the back of a toad, or how does it work?
But it's not like the rest of the drugs you can smoke when you're active. You can't be active. As soon as you take a hit, boom, your soul goes here and your body goes here.
Oh no.
Do you here in the United States for that as well, or is that a Mexico?
Well,
Because that's Mexico,
I've done it
right?
in Mexico, yeah.
Chihuahua. I think Chihuahua is one of the precincts, but
I did it in Mexico.
crazy, and that's like the highest. That's the highest, right? Like, can you go above the toad? I mean, that's the
They
highest.
said no,
Yeah.
but the lizard tail is very close. The snake venom is very close. The white cobra is very close.
How did you figure this out?
What's the history behind? Like, who was the
did you
first
find
person
a snake and just, let's smoke it?
like?
No, history told us what happened. This is what happened. They saw an animal attack a soy. I forgot what the animal was, but it was an animal prey that attacked it. It ate it, and it started acting weird and trembling, and it was out. And they thought it was poison. Then in 20 minutes, he got back up and just took off. And so the Native Americans saw that, and they saw that he didn't die, that he woke back up, and I guess that's how they experienced.
That actually makes sense.
That doesn't make a lot
That
of
actually
sense.
makes sense. But
What is that feeling like for you to leave your body? Like, do you actually feel like you left your body?
Hey. It's the most scariest experience you'll ever go through in your life. To know that you're dead.
Hey man, I don't want to do that. That
No,
sounds-
yes you do. Yes you do.
I do want to do that.
Listen, in life, do you just want to be you right now? Do you want to be this way to the day you die? No, you think
I'm working on it.
No, but do you want to be like this to the day you die? The same mentality, the same way you think about life, the same way you think about humanity. Right now, you want to stop right here and think.
No. I want to move forward.
Well, that's what the toad does.
It actually makes you move sideways, not forward. I say this all the time to people. I say, what if someone told you that there was a way to see life in a completely different way, where up wasn't up and right wasn't right and everything was different? You wouldn't want to at least experience that 1-2 times before you pass?
Listen, let's go deeper that. You want to experience being God for a few minutes? That's what it does. Introduce you to God.
What do you think?
On a one-on-one basis.
That's what people say, Georgie. And listen, I'm not encouraging. Obviously, as a person in my standing, I have to actually.
I mean, Adam bit the
I've done
apple and it didn't go so well
I've done
after
it
that.
16 times.
The toad?
What do you mean when you see God? Like you have a legit, like you see him or you're equal to him?
You are him.
Okay, so you're equal to him.
You're not equal to him. You are him.
Got it.
I don't think George is gonna like that. He's a very
No,
big,
no,
he's
no,
a Christian.
but-
He's
no,
a
but-
very big Christian man.
No, this is bigger than religion.
Right.
This is
And also, I don't not like it. I'm open.
This is dying. This is dying. This is letting you know this stuff you see your ancestors. You want to meet some of your ancestors. You want to meet people who died recently who you love. Handle with the toad. It takes you way back, buddy.
This is scary.
Shit, bro.
I'm not sure I want that smoke.
Is there any?
I don't know if I could handle it.
Is there any like God forbid, like if you do like a tiny bit too much,
Can't die.
you can't die from it? Oh, okay. So it's just a for sure experience.
And if you look at it medically, it takes people off of drugs, stop people from being schizophrenic.
Depressed, still does it, yeah.
The snake does that as well. So does the toad, the snake, the lizard, the centipede.
You mentioned this experience,
Snake.
feeling like your soul leaves your body.
No, my soul did leave my body.
So I have a question because you're pretty well versed with psychedelics. What is the soul?
Excuse me?
The soul. What is it? What if you had to describe it? What is the idea of a soul?
The soul is scientifically they weighed the soul because they waited for somebody to die. They weighed him before he died, and when he died, he weighed like 1.2 grams lighter.
Oh shit! Like the actual energy within a human being. Now, is the soul the essence, the energy within a human at the present moment?
The soul is inconceivable. Our brain is not equipped to even understand and to conceive the soul.
Mike, we can put that water into a cup for you, whatever way you decide
Not
to
ready,
use it.
babe. Not ready. I'm still sucking the power out of it.
Juicing it. Mike, I don't want to stay on psychedelics for too long because I'm interested, but I know you've made a lot of people's souls leave their body. Like you've done that multiple times. Iron Mike.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. I know you had. I'm sure you had.
That guy's dead, man. Let's go somewhere else.
Was he not dead on November 28th? Was that Iron Mike in the ring just this past month?
Hell no.
Who was that? Was that the evolved version of Mike Tyson fighting Roy?
That was me just trying to improve myself as a person
How so?
by challenging myself. I'm scared to death of going there. You don't think I'm scared, but so I said, after I did the toad, I said, you need to fight somebody.
That is what I heard. I heard that.
It said, you're a bitch. You need to fight somebody.
So, somebody had said that that the toad or DMT was the reason that you got back into it. So that was
I
actually
was 300 fucking pounds. I lost 100 pounds
That's crazy.
in 4 months.
Good for you.
and the toad was the catalyst to that.
There's no doubt about it. Hey, listen, I was doing cocaine. I was OD'd a couple of times. I gave up on life. I took the toad. I was on cocaine with the toad. I took the toad. Bow! You dumb motherfucker, you're dead. And when you lose your ego, you're a bitch. We need our ego to protect us because you separate the ego death. And you're scared to death.
And that's what they say psychedelics do the most of is kill that ego. Just
It's not like
burn it down.
Cocaine
Fuels it.
ignites the ego. And that's poison that ignites the ego.
Yeah.
Only drugs or whatever medicine we should take should humble the ego.
So post fight, you're gonna carry that energy with you. You're gonna attempt to stay at your current weight, or you think you'll go back to the old lifestyle?
I just see some situations right now. Maybe I can't do this for 10 more years or so. But at this short increment of time, I can still do a lot and help a lot of people.
How do you aim to help people beyond talking about what's helped you? Like, is there any other way you're trying to help people?
I'm interested in the homeless. I'm interested in the sick, mentally ill.
Yep.
When did you? I don't want to use the word lose, but there was definitely a point in your life where you really had a killer mentality. Man, like, so I watched interviews of you saying some shit crazy, and it's clear that there was something that changed, something that shifted.
Well,
When was that, and why?
the man that you was talking about before, he didn't have any self-respect, self-love. So he said anything. His ego, he was just, his ego was just so whacked out.
But given the profession of that man at the time, it worked out pretty well.
Oh, it was perfect for the times, huh?
I mean, there's nothing more exciting when a fighter says, he wants to eat his opponent's children.
I'm going to gut you like a fish. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. I love to hit people. I love to. I think there's a lot of kids in this generation that don't know the bad man that Mike Tyson was, man. The scariest person to ever step foot in a boxing ring, ever.
I don't know. I don't look at him like you look at him.
How do you look at him?
He's a very scared little boy. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. Trying to prove himself, trying to show people that he's not scared, trying to
stay alive.
Do you think your opponents ever felt that? Do you think they ever sensed that?
Absolutely. But the energy of that scared little boy is so ferocious. Nothing can stop it.
Do you think there's a fighter that truly walks into that ring with absolutely no fear?
If he does, he's not going to be a good fighter.
Because fear fuels the fighter?
If you have an intellectual relationship with it. It all has to be intellectual. It has no feelings involved.
I guess it's that the old adage, like, man, what are you more afraid of? Like a wild dog in a field or a wild dog in a corner? Like that fear can push you to places and make you do things that you couldn't when your instincts kick in and you reach that primal point of.
It can make you a god.
Especially if you're doing a handful of fucking mushrooms. That's crazy. Dang. So when you were fighting back in the day, would you ever use psychedelics or anything to make you on this like enlightened?
Listen, I used to smoke a lot of weed, and I lost the Olympic trials, and I blamed it on my weed. So I stopped smoking weed in '84, all the way to like '98, and I started smoking weed again.
Do you think that time off helped?
I don't know. I just know I wasn't as happy as I am now that I started smoking. I was a mean, ruthless type of guy when I didn't have marijuana. So I switched my addiction from marijuana to sex or drinking.
It's funny how if you have that addictive personality, it'll find something. It'll find something.
Even
to
if
latch
it's
onto.
something good, a positive.
Yeah,
you
sure.
Find something to feed that energy. You gotta feed that empty hole.
Work. It could be work. It could be
Well,
working out.
it probably was for him.
Yeah.
Boxing was one of the things, right? Like, did you loved boxing? I'm assuming you.
I wanted the old time fighters to respect me. That was my goal.
And they did. For sure they did. They absolutely did. They give you a ton of respect.
It's crazy how every fighter finds that fuel from different areas. Were you thinking, or do you think the majority of the reason that you were fighting was for the love of the game? Do you think it was because you had to prove yourself?
Well, I didn't want to let my mother down.
Okay. And that's powerful.